Hello everybody, my name is Spelling McMeow, and today we're going to be talking about Rook.
I trust that the ceramic trauma plate I'm wearing will stop a .357 Magnum round traveling at 490 meters per second. I trust myself not to move, not to flinch. I trust my teammates. And they trust me.
Rook is a 3 armor 1 speed, isn't a part of the GAGN. Rook's primary gadget is his trauma plates. You place them at the start of the prep phase and everyone picks them up. More about that later. His secondary gadgets can be proximity alarms or impact grenades. Rook's primary weapons are the MP5, the P90, and the SGCQB, and his secondary weapons are the P9 and the LFP 586. Using Rook's primary gadget is very simple and easy. What you do is you place the bag of the plates at the start of the prep phase and everyone picks them up. This gives you and your team an advantage by taking less damage, a slower bleed out time, and you have one guaranteed down if you have not been headshot. Rook's secondary gadgets are also simple to understand. Impacts open a hole in the wall, and proximity alarms get thrown on a surface, and whenever an attacker gets near a proximity of it, it will go off and make a beeping noise. For Rook, I recommend taking the impact grenades because not only can you make rotations, but you can also impact trick and roam easier. For Rook's primary weapons, it is mostly personal preference. The MP5 has access to the 2x sight, and is more effective at long ranges. The P90 is better for closer ranges and has a higher damage per second and has a magazine size of 50 rather than the MP5, which has a magazine size of 30. Rook's shotgun, the SGCQB, is good on some sites for holding close angles and making rotations.
No, you didn't. No, I didn't.
What? I avenged you!
Rook's secondary weapons are more sight-based rather than preference. The P9 is very good value for gunfights, but the LFP 586 is better for utility because of its destructive capabilities. Rook's playstyle can either be an anchor to impact trick or a roamer to get picks. Both of these playstyles work well with him because of his weapons and his armor rating. Rook is one of my favorite operators, and if you're new to the game, you might like him too. I recommend Rook to people who have never played this game before. He's easy to pick up and play, and if you aren't new to the game, he'll still be fun. That's all I have to say about Rook. Rook is thick, the thickest of them all. It's called Hall of Fame. Ooh, ooh.
Elite enemies.
Pass these spikes around.